What is up, my guy? How are we today? Welcome in. It is super bright on my camera. What did I do? Oh no. I think oops. Need to be there we go. I think I changed something on Camera Hub and I screwed something up. Why is it so bright? Okay, so it's automatically shifting to there. What did I do? It's so bright. Am I normally that bright? What did I change? Time to take off the Snuggie. Already warm. And it just started. We are here. We are ready. We are upgrading. We are going to do a couple things today. First of which is we're just going to open up a vanilla instance and test that the server is functioning. And then we're going to make a instance of this new version of Minecraft. We are upgrading the server to 1.21.10 today. We are not going to 11 quite yet because there's a couple of things that we are wanting to use that I don't think we're ready for. So we're just going to update to the Copper Age for the time being. We'll do what we need to from there once we are more comfortable with some of the mods and adjustments. So yes, I am hopeful that it goes smoothly. But we shall see, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna jump right into some of this. The biggest thing is that we need to figure out is double checking that our mods and data packs are going to work properly. So unfortunately, I can't show you some of this process because the what you call it, the server information is just blasted right there on the screen, and I don't want anybody getting that info and doing anything harmful. So we are going to make sure what is happening here. There we go. I'm going to make sure that none of that is visible while we kind of do some of this. And then once the server boots up, you'll see some of that process. I am going to delete the... Nope. I could just create a normal backup right now. 1.21.6. Real. I'm going to back up the server. It shouldn't take very long. Our server is not very large, which is kind of fun. But we're going to update to the latest version. Well, one of the latest versions. After the update is done, which it is excellent, I'm going to go in here and actually, as long as I don't, I think I might actually be able to show some of this on stream if I make it wide enough. Okay, yeah. So here, I created a backup. We are going to go to software switcher, and we are going to update to 1.21.10 install. So it's going to run the installer. It'll take a little bit for it to happen. Like I said, a little bit. And I think the only other things we need to do is change the nope, Java version is current. So we will go into files. And we're going to update the mods folder. by doing something very dramatic. We're deleting all the mods. So that way we can grab all these and upload them fresh versions. So we're not worrying about updating them on the server. I grabbed all the updated versions and put them just in the folder as a zip. Once this is done, there should be, what is it? 30 mods that are installed on the server. Let's double check that happens. I select this, 30 mods. So then we got to go into the world, into the data packs, and we're going to do the same thing. Again, there should be 31 data packs. So when I hit this select all, it should say plus 30 more. All the data packs are good to go. So now we're going to roll up just a little bit and click start. Chicken jockey. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, I'm Steve? Hmm. I didn't realize I was at that level. Something broke. What happened? Detected process and crash state. So what caused our crash? I am updating my community server to the latest version of, to the latest version. Well, one of the latest versions of Minecraft. So, where are we sitting? Where are we sitting? I am going to do this real quick. Oh, no. Oh, no. What did I do? Because there's a couple things I got to do. No, I am good. I do not play Hogwarts Legacy. Incompatible mods found. Which ones? Some of your mods are incompatible with each other. Architecture, TCD Commons, Monkey Lib, Balm, Fabric Loader, and Minecraft. Excuse me. I did update Minecraft. Installer. 1.21.10. Install. Make sure you follow up because they're going to give Terraria, RDR2, and Detroit Become Human this winter. That is not my realm, but thank you for the information. Why is it trying to load 1.21.6? Is it the server.jar file? Well, let's delete all these. We don't need them. Then go back to Software Switcher, install 1.21.9. And boom, that is done. Startup. Well, let's double check the name of the actual file. Where did it put it? that's good. Settings. One point 21.10 install. That's what I want. Great. Startup. Oh, you know what? That might be what it is. Fabric server file. I think I just need to grab the version that I actually want from here, and then I can just upload it to the file. Yeah, because I don't think it's putting it in here like I need it to, so we'll just do that. We'll do fabric server 1.21.10. We'll rename it. And then put it in the startup. That way when we actually start, it should actually run this time. It did not. Okay. What did I miss? Architecture ETC. Oh, it's a bunch of. That makes sense. That makes sense. We need architecture. What else did it say? Architecture, TCD Commons, API. Monkey lib. And Balm. I didn't realize I actually needed those still, so that's great. Versions, game version 1.21.10, fabric, architecture versions 1.21.10, fabric, TCD Commons, game version 1.21.10, fabric, and monkeylib versions. Oh. Wait a second. Oh, I just need this version of it. Gotcha. Okay. Files, mods. Let's add it into the mods folder after we're done doing this. Why did it open it up over here? I don't know. Done. I didn't mean to open it. That's not what I wanted. Monkeylib, Balm, architecture. Boom. And then boom. Start. Console. Mixins doing data packs loading. Database installed. Chanlin. Servers marked as running. Command list settings. Awesome. Okay, we are good. Let's grab and make a new instance. Why is it doing it over here? Oh, well. 1.21.10. We're going to call this ChanFam SMP 1.21.10. Fabric, latest version. Okay. And before we launch it, oh, did I put it in server upgraders? I did. No. Change icon. Change it to that. Edit. We're going to update the Java version, the Java installer, 221, launch. This should launch no problem and just be blank. And by blank, I mean...
Press enter to enable the narrator.
Okay, the Copper Age. Enter the server info. Why do I forget the frickin' port all the time? Hey. Okay. So first of all, music and sound. Let's get rid of that so it doesn't conflict. Multiplayer, ChanLAN 2. Proceed. Let's double check a handful of things. One, okay. We are here. It is accurate. We have custom textures. I think it worked. I think we're good to go. Now I just got to make my server instance and swap over my settings and all that great stuff. Enable voice chat. Excellent. Okay. So the hard part is done. Getting the server up and running is done. So now we have to edit this instance and get the mods on here that we want and all that great stuff. So we're going to do two things. One, we're going to get an instance ready to send to people. Biggie! Holy crap! 5 stream watch streak. I am so happy. How are you, my friend? We out here doing nerdy stuff. I'm always watching, Wazowski. I am good. The server updated to the latest version fairly easily. I am now going to be making a instance for myself that has all the mods that I want. And then we're going to be we're going to be creating a instance for me to distribute to others. So we're going to be basically transferring things from version to version on here. So I'm going to be grabbing these mods that I like and pulling them over. And then we're going to be making a instance that I can pass on to others that they can use for a quick and easy connection to the server. So it'll already have the server information, so they don't have to type it all in. It'll already have all of the mods in a very basic configuration, so that way they can start using it. And then easy instructions for bringing your previous settings, like if you have hotkeys that you've changed or settings within like video and music and audio and sounds, all those things, you can just very easily transfer those things. So that way it's, again, as painless as possible is the hope. So yeah, we're going to go in here and view the folder. So we can just do one of my favorite things, which is, where is it? By kind. We're going to grab all of the jar files because the jar files are the ones that are Those are the ones that are enabled. Those are the ones that I use on a regular basis. Then we're going to select all, check for updates. And what we're doing is grabbing all of the uh all the files and seeing and hoping that Jamie! How the heck are you, my friend? I just realized I have not. Um Oh, no, no, no. I pushed it to 10 or last week. Third top streamer? Why am I getting emotional? uh that's incredible. I am so happy about that. Um okay, so we're updating so many mods. Um and what we're going to try to do is see what didn't update and then explore why. So there should be, yeah, these ones didn't update for one reason or another. You'll see their time is a minute behind everything else because all these updated, but these ones did not. So we have to either go find uh the updated versions of these because they um aren't enabled, or we'll see if they're not needed at all anymore, and then we can just kind of uh make it happen. Syncmatica, I think actually uh that version is already in what is it? Downloads, mods, Syncmatica. But I think I can just do that and we're good to go. So yeah, we have Twitch chat bridge, which may actually still work, but we'll see. Twitch4J, scroll tweaks, simple close button, which is not necessary, but it is fun to have. Flashback didn't update. That is fascinating. Let's go get the latest version of Flashback because I'm curious why that didn't work. Versions. Oh, there we go. 1.20, 1.10. So we'll grab that. That'll fix Flashback. And then let's just roll the dice and see what errors pop up. Okay, it looks like Twitch chat bridge with any version that is compatible. Okay, so Twitch chat bridge seems to be my issue. Let's see if Twitch chat versions 1.21. Not quite. Because this is the one I think I was using. 1.21.8. So 0.197. What version is this one? Okay. This one might actually work for us. It's an older version, but I'm curious. Well, it's old comparatively. It is new. If you enable, the game is running. Oh, excellent. Mods, Twitch chat bridge, launch. And we'll let it tell us if something else isn't working. Yeah, so it looks like Twitch Chat Bridge is our current first incompatibility. So we'll get rid of that. Maybe a launch will come soon that will allow us to fix that. So once this launches, we're going to, like, as long as it works, we're going to um, duplicate it and create a version that people can then, yeah, look at that. We are good here. Also, I downloaded Jamie Beaky. I don't know if either of you are going to care about this, but I installed a little cursor mod that updated the cursor to look a little bit more in the realm of like Terraria. Uh, what is it? What's the other game? Um, the Stardew Valley. So that way it's custom to the game, and I absolutely love it. I'm so pleased with it. So like when things are loading, um, like you see the little thinking emote and stuff like that, like, oh, immediately crashed me out. What's happening? What crashed me out of the server? Um, okay. The passengers for unknown entities. Okay. So it opened up buffer locators. Texture does not exist. Couldn't load better stats. Pack declares support for a version newer than 64, but is missing mandatory fields. Creative Core, MRU, pack metadata. Nether portal fix. Pack declares support for version newer than 64. TCD Commons. Description unexpected. Texture does not exist. Can't change its filter before something initializes it. So where did the error get thrown exactly? At Prism. How to mix in methods, but what actually launched and didn't like it? Details, all players, one total. Chunk, overworld, that's where I was standing when it happened. Section contains, okay, system details, yes, yes. But where did the error get thrown? Is it missing textures? Is that what it is? Oh, I didn't bring over my resource packs yet. That's something I should do too. Let's try that again. See what the hang up was. And I'm going to have the two windows open at the same time to see what happens when it gets thrown. So right now, there are no errors. So when I join, connecting, missing texture, better clouds, ETF, receive, Shulkerbox tooltip, then immediately closes me out. Okay. render thread. Missing metadata and MRU. Oh, does MRU need to be on the server? Is that what it is? MRU. Oop. Versions 1.20, 1.10, Fabric. Did I keep that open? I did. Okay, oop. Oop. Hey, it's still blocking it. Excellent. Files. Well, let's see what this said. Like, why did it crash on this end? Joined, client joined, sent secret, successfully authenticated, protocol successfully validated, player connected, player disconnected. Okay, so it's my client that caused the issue because the server didn't throw any errors when I joined. Let's stop the server. Mods. Let's make sure that MRU is on the server and see if that's the problem. Also, let's double check that my Discord integration is working. Yes. Excellent. Discord integration is functioning. Yeah, this is definitely more of a nerdy stream than I normally do on my Sundays. So totally understand if this is not everybody's cup of tea, but this is what needs to happen this morning. So that way we can be ready to launch the latest version of the server for people. It's importante. Multiplayer. Is it going to throw another error? Or are we going to get connected? Okay, throws another error. So it wasn't MRU. Yeah. Couldn't load MRU. Let's look at the mods list again. Yeah. Curious what is happening exactly. Okay, let's see if any of these. Okay, that's correct. I guess we could start by disabling the ones that wouldn't update and see if that fixes. GitHub resource pack did work. I don't think I need it, but get rid of fabric, this and this, launch. Let's see if it shuts down right away. Okay, so fabric Kotlin is necessary, which is perfectly fine. Launch. And I think that one is up to date regardless of what it says. Also, for anybody wondering, that black box is so that way people don't see the server IP for anybody who jumps in that I don't want on the server. Okay, by disabling those, does it allow me to connect? It does not. Okay, so that was not the issue either. So it breaks up here. Okay, let's look at to when I created or joined the server in particular. So it looks like it tried to do some stuff with that's the initial launch of the client. Axiom. Failed to load persistent groups, auto join groups. I showed you my huge tater. Please respond. What is that, cicada? Uh, better clouds, cloth config, zeros. Great. Now, where did I join the server? Yeah, better stats, creative core, MRU, nether portal fix, TCD commons. Those are the ones that keep showing up. Um, couldn't load better stats, couldn't load creative core, couldn't load MRU. Pack declares support for version newer than 64, but is missing mandatory files, min format, max format. Couldn't load TCD commons pack. Reloading resource manager. Found Unifont. Failed to find block entries. Cauldrons. Found Unifont. All these render threads. Missing sound event for hard metal hold shiny metal. OpenAL created new world map. Generated better clouds. Enable to read property value false for block state. Cobblestone wall. Don't forget to set your status. Okay, this is where it crashed. Right here. Texture does not exist, can't get changed for its filter before something initiates it at. Game provider. Not client. My cats are being very loud right now. Is it the ETF and EMF? Is that what it is? Do I need these? on the server? Is that what I missed? And that those are trying to do something, and then it's throwing an error. Where is it? Entity textures, entity boop. We'll stop the server. And we'll throw these on here and see if that fixes it. You want to meet one of the cats? Yes. We'll do one at a time. This is Galadriel. She's a sweet baby. Her purr box is on. There you go. Sitting pretty. She's just enamored by all the lights. But this is what you wanted, right? You just want to be with Dad? I get it. I like being with you too. Why are you grabbing the mic? What you doing? I gotta get the office a little bit cleaned out, and then you can come in here on the regular, okay? She is so pleased that she gets to be with me right now. But I gotta bring your sister in here next. This is Aowen. Her purr box is mighty loud. She's sniffing the mic, but I don't think you can hear her purrs. Oh, she's already fallen asleep. Oh, her sister's being so loud right now. Okay, I gotta put them back out there so that way we can finish stream. Yeah, I gotta clean out the office for them so badly. Absolute sweetest girls. I love them. But all I hear while I stream sometimes is meow, meow. Feels so bad. Anyway, as we were doing, so what do we got going on here? So I disabled the ones down here that didn't update. So the server itself, oh, the server itself runs fine for anybody who's running a vanilla client. So there's an incompatibility with one of my mods. And we just got to find out which one. Because if I'm going to be passing this off to anybody, I want to make sure that it works. Spider Clouds, ETF. Yeah, because it crashes the whole client. It doesn't just disconnect me. So let's do um edit logs, copy, MC log. I think it's MC logs, right? Yes. Let's see what it tells us. Um, it breaks it down a little bit easier to see, which I like. Um, Not client. That seems to be showing up a bit. Affected level. Last reload, dynamic lighting. Texture does not exist, can't change its filter before something initializes at this. Stack trace, render thread is the problem. Handler, method, class, method, okay. Main particles, iris. Is it a not issue? Is there something? I thought I had not on here. Do I not? HIJK. Because it's trying to connect and then it's throwing a fit. Yeah, because it gets me connected and there's no error on the server. It's just on my unexpected error. Thanks. Time for Google. Well, DuckDuckGo. I messed up maybe. Is it the texture pack? Is that what it is? Because that might be it. That if my if the server resource pack is throwing an error, um, uh, let's try that. It might be the server resource pack checker that's causing this. That it's double checking some things and then just throwing an oopsie doopsie. Downloads the resource pack. Oh, we were in the server a little bit longer that time. Game crash. But why you crash? Hack declares support for version newer than 64. Is missing mandatory fields. Is that what it is? Okay, what is... Yeah, this is a lot more nerdy than I think anybody was expecting. New launcher, jar, version, Minecraft, change version. Yeah, that's correct. Oh, change version. It needs to be 3.3.3. Okay, gotcha. Let's double check. It's gonna throw this. Gotcha. Oh, that better not be it. I know that World Edit can throw some issues, like even if I have the most up-to-date version. Let's do this. Sounds recommends any version of RSLS which is missing. What is RSLS? We'll figure that out. Interesting. Okay. Load better sense pack. Let's check out this data. What does it mean? Oh, gotcha. Okay, it's not important. These ones are not important. Isn't it fun just staring at code with Dustin? I know that that's what I tune in every Sunday to look at. When did it connect me to the server? There we go. Okay. Uh, okay, this is where it actually crashed. Or crashed. Um, Minecraft.class, Fabric MC loader, Prism launcher, entry, new launcher. Fabric loader. Is the wrong the Fabric API is correct. And the version is correct, right? 12.9.25. Or should I use this version? Is that the problem? 'Cause I'm guessing 0.18.1 or 0.2 functions. Apparently book copy requires that version, so we're going to get rid of book copy for now. Article. It's not helpful. Let's change the version back. Turn book copy back on. Okay, let's do this. Let's launch a single player server. Single player. Great. Because if it crashes with a single player world, of course it doesn't. Your GPU is not fully compatible with better clouds. This might affect the game's performance and some features might not be available. Okay, well, better clouds looks just fine to me. Okay, single player works. So let's try this because I'm super curious. This one works. Let's copy it and call it 1.21.10. We're going to create a brand new one. I don't know where it's copying it to, though. Okay, there it is. Edit. Version. Minecraft. Change version. 1.21.10. Fabric loader. Change version. Latest version. This shouldn't have anything correct. And this one is correct. Now we should be able to go into mods, check for updates, confirm for all. It's going to throw the Syncmatica error, which is fine. That this also all is fine. Cool. So now we're updating all of our mods that worked to the latest version to show again. So now all my settings will be correct and all that sort of stuff. So let's see if this launches and what doesn't function. Okay. So, sounds, Syncmatica Twitch chat bridge. So we have the sounds mod. Versions, game versions, 1.21.10. Boom. Did I download the right version? I did. Okay, so sounds is good. The other one that was flashback was throwing an error as well. We have two different versions. Let's just grab flashback on its own. Versions 1.21.10. Download. Awesome. Flashback. Apparently that's now the correct one. What was the other error that was thrown? Syncmatica and Twitch chat bridge. So Twitch chat bridge will just disable. And Syncmatica will grab the correct version. Okay, it should launch now. As long as there aren't any other glaring issues that it just skipped over. But now all my settings, my resource packs, all that stuff are going to be correct. And the layout that I'm used to, all that stuff. Okay, this is all correct. Okay, that version crashed too. But why? Um, so the latest crash report would be this one. Copy. Oop. Paste. Save. Okay. Texture does not exist. So it's the same error. So I'm wondering if there is an incompatibility on the server allowing anything to connect that has mods. What does this mean? Uh, Minecraft crash log analyzer. I know that it's probably just going to show me MC logs. Oh, oh no, AI. I'm a little. Is this today? I'm worried. It's just a tool. I'm not taking work away from anybody, but I don't like how this feels. Crash is caused by a missing texture error. This usually happens when a resource pack or mod is referencing textures that aren't present or loaded in the right order. The log also shows many resource packs and packs marked as incompatible, indicating version compatibility mismatch on the fabric setup. The log flags several resource packs as incompatible. Apple Skim, Armor, Poser, Falling Leaves, Nether Portal Fix, World Edit. Resolving these incompatibilities is key. So is it World Edit? Because that would be very easy to fix because I don't plan on using World Edit anymore. I'm going to be strictly an Axiom boy. Well, I'm going to try to be. We'll see. Okay, not that. How long ago did you pause it? I'm curious. Or at least how long ago did you think you paused it? Because if you accidentally did it, there's a chance that you have no idea when that happened. Solid 8 minutes. Cool. um Remove or disable incompatible resource packs and use a single fabric compatible resource pack that matches this mod setup. Uh, 1.21.10 resource pack version. $88. Okay, I think that might be our problem, friends. And let's see if I can fix it right now. Show and finder. Pack metadata. I think that might be it. Commit. Push origin. View on GitHub. Let's double check that. Sign in. Settings. Webhooks. Oh, it worked. Great. So what the thing is telling me is that there's a good chance that the server resource pack version was just completely incompatible with 1.21.10 in a sense of trying to use the mods and referencing those resource packs. So I'm hopeful that just updating the pack version actually fixes it. It didn't. Okay. That wasn't it. Yeah, I like to study those logs. What can I say? texture in this game expects to modify or use does not exist, which is often due to incompatible or missing resource packs or mods. The log flags several resource packs as incompatible and even marks a forge-related component as incompatible in a fabric environment. Oh. Oh. O'Reilly. I think I know what's causing it. It's a forge. What is that called? It's forge to fabric API converter thing. I needed it on my previous. That it basically there's a one of my mods that is forge and fabric. Okay. Forge. Other modding is designed for multi-loader architecture. That I think I need this on the server and then it'll work. Because I think it's angry that there is a possibility that Forge clients are going to connect. Or something like that. I'm trying to remember, but I remember that there was something I installed on the server that had something Forge related, and I needed to install that in the past. It couldn't be. Cover resource packs is incompatible. I don't need any of these. I'm not using that anymore. Not using fresh animations. Forge related components in any resource packs. Okay, let's look at our mods and get a big old picture and see what is going on here. What is... So this one came from CurseForge. Get rid of that. Oh, it better not have been player head locator. That would make sense because it's looking for resource packs that don't exist. I'm going to be a little bit upsetty spaghetti if that's what it was. Just tiny bit, because if it loads, then I don't care at all. It doesn't. Okay. Whew, that wasn't it. Um, let's go down the line. Armor Poser is from CurseForge. That's weird. Not a problem, but definitely interesting. Unknown flashback. Well, too bad. Unknown. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's get rid of that because I don't know what it does. Unless I launch it and it says it's necessary, and then I'll put it back. Because there's a new chat head mod that I want to use instead. Or not chat head, but player locator head. Okay, still crashes. Let's go grab that locator. Yeah, this is it. Version. See if we connect. And immediately. Great. Okay, so let's add this mod now that I'm in a crash state. Roll tweaks. Yeah, that one's not working. I know that. Simple close button. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that. I like it, but I don't need it. 1.13.7. Okay, so that's the latest version of that. Obsidian UI. Why do I need this? This mod is an unofficial architecture report of Spruce UI. Game versions. Oh, this is old. Get rid of that. This is such an old. The GitHub resource pack, that's what it is. Okay. I'll leave that there. Sprint indicator? Really? You don't have a new version of that? One 1.50, 1.20, 1.6. Oh, that one's don't need an auto clicker. I think this one's the latest. Uh, 18.08. Yep, we're good. I think the rest of this is good. Okay, I disabled some stuff. I enabled some stuff. I do not plan on AFKing at the gold farm. If I use the gold farm, I'll stand there. Okay, so add instance, custom 1.20, 1.10, vanilla, create. Edit, settings, Java, boop, 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 launch. It should take 2 seconds to launch because it is a...
Press enter to enable the narrator.
vanilla. So, vanilla client. Okay, vanilla client works. Textures work. I can't... Oh. That was weird. Well, this is a vanilla client with no mods. So it's playable and the server is functional, but there's a couple things like voice chat and stuff like that that just don't exist. So it's not exactly what I want it to be. But we are, again, a vanilla client functions, which means it's a mod. There's a mod incompatibility of some kind here. And we just got to figure out what it is. Okay, the latest crash, like I got rid of stuff that it mentioned could be the problem. And we'll go from there. In practice, this often happens when a model resource pack references a texture asset that isn't loaded or is missing due to initialization order or incompatibilities. Log also shows many resource packs marked as incompatible with Fabric, suggesting asset mod incompatibilities in this Fabric setup. There is no Forge NeoForge mismatch here. This is a Fabric-only environment with multiple mods and packs that may not play nicely together. So let's look at the mods that change things in the the world, like resources that would be trying to change something about the way the game looks. I wish I could do a resource pack updater thing. Because that's the other thing, is that even though the resource pack list that I just showed is what's installed, it's not actually true. But if I go to options, resource packs, cursors, flat shulkers, fabric mod resources. Is it flat shulker icons? We'll get rid of the cached one. And see if... that better not have been it. Okay, it wasn't it. Oh, thank God. Okay. You don't remember why? I hope it's not... I wonder... That would be silly, right? Okay, so the ones that are enabled is the 8.1 and the 1.3.3. Clear banner patterns, unique painting items. Okay. Yeah, nothing in this should be incompatible. I am going to download a newer version of it, though. Just because I think it'll be better if I had the newest version. I think it'll just be better. Edit. Boop. Boop. Okay, so there's that. What did he find? Crash is caused by missing texture. This usually happens when a mono resource pack loads an asset that isn't present in the current set of loaded resources. The log also shows many resource pack mods marked as incompatible. This is a much shorter error list. Let's see how it goes. Because I want to make sure that this thing it'll work for vanilla players, but I need a mod setup that works so I could pass it to others. This one doesn't do it. What? Fine. No, not what I wanted. Okay, what else in my setup changes resource or textures? Where does the crash log start? Right there. Resizing dynamic transforms. Oh, is it Bobby mod? It might be Bobby. I am super curious if it's Bobby. Because I know there's another version of this kind of thing. I don't have to load it all again, but not a big deal. Oh, flashy, flashy. Nope, not Bobby. Okay. Um, is it better clouds? Maybe. You know when you signed yourself up for something and then somebody has to change plans so that it's not happening anymore, and then a little part of you goes, that just happened. I was excited, but also no big deal. Okay. Server acknowledged authentication. Attempting handshake. Handshake succeeded. Server port version 2.0. Needs implementation. Reloading radar icon resources. Reloaded. 11 colored trim textures. It's like right here. Let's see what this means. That doesn't look like it's it. Okay, so you said maybe it's better clouds. What is yet another config? Is it latest version? It is, okay. Because it's an alpha. Yeah, let's disable it and see what happens. I know I love better clouds, but it's not required for me to play. And again, I'm going to make the version that I send to people based off of what I'm doing right now. Not better clouds. Okay. This is when I connect to the servers right here. Poker box tooltip. Sending secret requests, sound physics for voice chat audio, initializing sound physics. Lightmatica. So Shulkerbox tooltip does the handshake. What is this? Unsupported log once. GLD copy buffer needs implementation. To Google. Loading radar icon resources. Reloading record. Reloaded. Generate 11 colored trim textures. 32. Intermediary. Fabric loader. Fabric loader. New launch. New launch. Disconnecting. Disconnecting. And then closes the program. Okay. What else changes my resources? Um, Well, I don't need these two on my client. They are server based. Okay, so it's incompatibility between my server and the client. I can create a brand new single player world and it works. Now let's go into one of my previous single player worlds and see if it crashes as well. What just happened? Wait. I didn't. Um. That's crazy if that's what it was. Click microphone. Speaker. Holy crap, did I do it? Huh. Hello. Yeah, I think we're good. I legitimately think the server's been updated to 1.21.10 and it's mod compatible. I don't know what I changed, but we're good to go. And now I can create a version of this with the mods stripped away that are not necessary and zip the instance and distribute it to people. So that way they have the server information they need. They have the, what you call it? They have the server information that they need. They have the mods that are necessary. And then they can set things properly. Also, look at the new version. Oh yeah, player pronouns. I gotta get rid of that mod. That's upsetting. Because it's not compatible anymore. But we do have another mod. I think. Oh, wait a second. Options, resource packs. I need to enable my 2 vanilla tweak mods. Done. So now I have dark UI, which is what I was missing, and then dark HUD. But yeah, there's now a new mod on the server called Pronouns MC. And I'm trying to remember how it works. Bobby upgrade. Oh, that's a lot of chunks that I have. Huh. That's a lot of chunks. My God. Okay, let's have a nap. Also, my FPS is suffering. World data upgrade complete. Your old chunk should be visible again. Why is my FPS so bad right here? Oh! Thank you, Bobby. Appreciate it. Okay. So we got model applier installed, friends. So I believe you no longer have to applying mods is a lot simpler now. What is causing this huge lag dip right here? Because if I look this way, we're at 60. Ooh, 24 FPS if I look in this direction. Oh, it's something. It's something over here. FPS is great this way. Drops down tremendously in this direction. Not too bad here. I mean, it could be better, but... It's something down here. Back up to 60. It's not all the skulk, is it? That wasn't even rendered. No, it's not. It's something over here. There's nothing over there that would be causing this. Unless it's a shit ton of entities that I just can't see. PD cam. Yeah, look at my FPS. It's super high. And by super high, I mean manageable. It's much lower here. $37, $36, $39, $40, $67, $70. So something is causing significant amount of lag right here. Not them. Yeah, it's this direction. What is happening over here? Look at how low my FPS is over here. Oh! Figured it out. It's paintings. Wow. Okay. What's going on with our paintings? um. Oh, I wonder if there's a... Oh, I'm gonna have to figure that out. FPS is gonna be low until then. Oops. We'll figure that out. But yeah, server is updated. What time is it at? 11 o'clock. I think I'm gonna have to do... Well, actually, you know what? Let's see. Oh, yeah. It works. Beautiful. I think Passage is the one that we had. And I'm just gonna put it down there, even though it's not gonna be visible. But yeah, it's paintings that's the problem. Look at that. Yeah, something's up with paintings. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I wonder... Well, let's try this. Finder. Assets. Custom. Oh, Minecraft. Textures. Painting. Rid of that. Painting. Rid of that file. And fix. Push. Disconnect, reconnect. I have a feeling the resource pack didn't update. We'll go to GitHub, RP, settings, webhooks. Yeah, it didn't run. Okay. Nobody do it on accident. Okay, we're good. Recent deliveries. Redeliver. Yes. Checkbox. Awesome. So disconnect. The one thing that doesn't work with this... Yeah, okay. Excellent. Did that fix it? It did not. Something else is incompatible. Broken or incompatible? What are you talking about? Okay, let's get rid of that for a second. So it's going to get rid of server resource packs. It didn't fix the problem, so that wasn't it. Yeah, okay, so we'll just put that back on. Also, the resource pack is not outdated. I don't know what you're talking about. But something is causing this. Causing a significant dip in resources. Might be data pack driven. Regardless, let's make our instance for people. Because that's something that we can control and won't be a big deal. So, this is going to be... Let's delete this. This is going to be the one that we work from. So let's put old servers and SMPs. This is the current one. So we're going to copy this. Actually, let's rename this. We don't need the old version. We don't need the version number. We're going to copy and call it 1.21.10. It'll generate over here, and then we're going to strip away all the stuff that's not necessary. Like my custom resource packs will get rid of those, like actually trash them. We'll get rid of the any shader pack stuff, any of that stuff we'll get rid of. So shader pack, we don't need any of this for what we're giving them. Resource packs, we don't need any of these. These are mine. The worlds they don't need. View folder. Excellent. Mods. Okay, so they don't need sounds. This. We'll give them minimap if they want to use it. Skin shuffle we'll keep. Don't need MRU. Talker box labels. This. They can download Axiom if they want it. Oh, I think it's a custom paintings problem. Edit. Mods. We're going to get rid of custom paintings because we don't use it on the server anymore. But I think that is the issue. That'll be a quick and easy fix if that's the problem. Let's get rid of all of the stuff that's unchecked. Sounds. Need that. Don't 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 need that. Yeah, all these little things that they just don't need. Apart from the top. They can install Bobby if they want it. We'll put flashback in there for them. They can use it. Free cam, we'll give it to them. Gamma utils. Give them like Matica, locator heads, logical zoom. All useful mod menu for sure. Nether portal fix for sure. Scroll tweaks, that's up to them. Simple voice chat for sure. Enhanced groups for sure. Skin shuffle for sure. Status for sure. Styled nicknames. No. Don't need either of those because they're on the server. They can use simple chat, but they don't need it. World edit. They have that, but they don't need it. Remove. Yes. Okay, so that is a much simpler mod list. Then we'll go into the Minecraft folder, into options, and we'll delete that. And we'll launch so it creates a brand new version of the options. And I just want to see how it looks. Someone did make a comment that if I wanted to, I could update the Minecraft text.
Press enter to enable the narrator.
To say, ChanFam SMP. I think that'd be kind of cool. Not necessary though. Like our Minecraft ChanFam SMP edition. I think that'd be kind of fun, but okay, so it runs. Oh, let's double check though. Let's double check it can connect to the server just fine. Before I make this the version that I'm sending people. No compatibility issues when connecting, correct? Awesome. And look. And the FPS is back up. Well, kind of. So it looks like this version works just fine. Excellent. Actually, let me, because I'm a curious dude. Custom Java logo maker for client.
What is happening? It's me.
I don't need sound. I don't need it. Custom title logo. Wait, when was this made? A year ago. Okay, so I can do that. Okay, block bench. I'm gonna have to look into that because that'd be a lot of fun. I don't think I'll do that on stream, but mods. Oh, they don't need apple skin. I don't know why I didn't notice that. Get rid of apple skin. Oh, I think I did use or need MRU. I didn't get rid of it, did I? I did, because skin shuffle, I believe, requires MRU. No, it doesn't. Never mind. But yeah, the reason that I am a big fan of skin shuffle is because it allows people to change the skin of their character by just relogging, and then all of us see it. So it's not something where somebody has to close out of Minecraft and then log back in, because it stores a version of their skin on the server for them. So once they log in, it creates an instance of their skin, and then they can just relog after picking their skin, and they can just do whatever. I don't think anything else is needed. So that is done, aside from potentially adding a custom logo, which I think would be a lot of fun. I'm going to get rid of all these incompatible and unchecked things. Custom paintings is disabled. Fantastic. I just want to clear up this mod list, 'cause it's just so big. Also, I would love if anybody has the ability. I'd love to test out this instance at some point today, if anybody's feeling gutsy. Like, I could zip it, send it, and then you can use it. I think that'd be awesome as a final test, see if it works. But yeah, I'm gonna spend some time to see if I can figure out that custom logo situation, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. Hey, paintings have been fixed. And my FPS is still not great. Why is that not what did it? Oh, F31. F3. F31. There's over 1,000 particles happening right now. Is that what's happening? Is it my particles? $192 entities looking in this direction. 200 entities. What am I looking at? F3M. Well, I guess there are a lot of entities over here. Maybe I just never noticed that my FPS tanks when I'm in the middle of the hotel. It definitely does. Holy crap. Yeah, it goes back up to 60 when I'm over here. It tanks to 22 when I'm looking in this direction. I don't get it. Gonna have to figure that out. But yeah. I think, let's double check. 11:19. I think that'll be it for the stream today, my friends. We successfully updated the server to 1.21.10. Those who want to use their own instance will just have to make sure that they have the latest versions of everything and they can just go for it and get back on the server. I'll make that announcement on the Discord shortly. I will finish up this instance that I am creating with Prism and also distribute it to the server. So that means Eric, Beaky, that are currently here, if you want to join, in theory, all you will have to do is import this instance that I put in the Discord, import it, and follow the very simple instructions to transfer over your config and options, because your way of doing things and the hotkeys that you set and stuff like that, I'd like you to be able to use those right off the bat and not have to think about it. So, I will get that information out to people very, very shortly so that way they have it. And hopefully, the instance that I distribute to people um, uh, has a nice custom client text, and we'll go from there. So, until then, I do appreciate each and every one of you so, so much. Design and conquer, my friends. I will see you at the next one. Have a great rest of your Sunday, an even better start to your week. And Beaky, if you're streaming later, I'll be there. If not, happier, my friend. Bye, everyone. Bye.